What's up, guys? All right, today we're going to be doing event workouts for the adaptive strongman programming that I'm doing. Right now, I picked these random exercises, but so today, instead of doing the bar deadlifts, we're going to be doing dumbbell deadlifts. So here we go. Let's get into it. All right, that was just warming up. This is actually my first working set. These are 90-pound dumbbells in each hand. All right, you've seen I modified my feet. Now, remember, I'm paralyzed right about my belly button. You can literally stick a needle in my belly button, I can't even feel it. I have no hip control, I have no lower abdominal control or lower back. So with me raising my feet, it gives me the opportunity to actually use the muscles that are higher that I can control. That's why I do it on a bench. I did it at the competition, they let me modify it. So we're gonna see how this is gonna go and see if I can get more than just one rep. Obviously my feet are higher, so it should give me a little bit more balance, and let's just see what happens. Might be a little bit too high. No, I can't reach down and grab it. Can't reach down and grab it. I'm gonna figure this out. All right. Maybe that one's a little bit too high. So let's do, I got this one right here. This is actually my bench block. Put my feet a little bit lower, so let's try that one. There we go, that's better. I got a grip on it. Okay, let's go. That's it. Hey, we got it in, right? All right, as you can see, I raised the dumbbells off the ground more, so it's actually easier for me to grab. I want to get some more reps in. But also, what I said before about my foot plate, this chair is developed for me to work out in. It's stronger. I welded the foot plate, so no matter how much pressure I put on it, it should be great. If you really want a good chair to work out in, to have for everyday life, I'm telling you, Performax, PER4MAX.com. They will take care of you. Best chairs in the game. One more. Again, everything I do in my chair makes me work harder, to be honest. Now, what I realized I did at the competition too, at the Adaptive Strongman Games, is I put my feet up on something and I put something behind me. They actually really were very helpful in making sure that, we had those modifications, and it just made the competition way better because, like I said, in my situation, those little bit of modifications help out a lot. And actually, I'm excited to keep moving forward. All right, moving on to the next exercise. We're gonna be doing sandbag from lat to shoulder. Again, I'm doing it in my chair. It's just harder right now. Now, I want to explain something to you guys. Again, I don't have the ability to use those muscles and those, I don't have the ability to use those muscles that I talked about earlier. So grabbing a sandbag with two arms, trying to get it up to my shoulder, just doesn't work out. This is only 41 pounds. When I get to the heavier 70, 90, 150s, it will never go up. I just don't have the muscles or the ability to use like my hips and stuff. So what I do is something called manhandle. This is something that a lot of people in wheelchairs that are in my situation have to realize. It's just how it's gonna have to be. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go from the sandbag from my lap to my right shoulder. Now, my right arm is gonna be grabbing the sandbag. My left arm is gonna be pushing off my lap, see? So I push off my lap, because if I didn't push off my lap, I would fall right forward. I just don't have that mobility. So I'm pushing my hand off my lap as I use my right arm to kind of curl the sandbag up to my shoulder, and then I'll grab it with my other hand, put it on my shoulder, and then there you go. Same thing with the other side. My left arm is gonna do it. Right arm is gonna be pushing off my lap, pull, I'm gonna be curling the sandbag to my left shoulder, and then my right arm will assist it. Okay, so as I get heavier with these med balls, it's not gonna be that easy actually. It's gonna be a lot harder. So I'm gonna have to manhandle that med ball, sandbag, whatever I'm using, even harder. You just have to figure out what's best for you and how it works out, because I'm telling you, I've been doing this for a very long time, and little things like this, you know, it might not look as pretty as I would like it with the two arms. But hey, I still do it. I mean, in real life, in a competition, I just don't have that mobility, so I'm gonna have to do what I have to do to get it up. All right, moving on to the next event, which will be a grip strength event. So I'll be holding 50-pound dumbbells, and as you can tell, I got these blue fat grips on here. Now, as the weeks go on, obviously the weight's gonna get heavier and the grip will even get harder. So then we'll end up putting on these big fat grips. Now you gotta remember, once that's on the bar, it's even fatter. So it makes you really have to work on that grip strength. So here we go. We're gonna try to do this for a minute. 1 minute holding these. As we're holding them, I'll be doing shrugs too. Just, you know, why not? I'm in that position. Kind of makes me have to grip it even harder. So here we go. Let me set the timer up. All right, this next event that I'll be doing is going to be basically called a carry event. But I'll carry, so I'm going to basically hold this bag like in a carrying position, and I'll be twisting my body, and I'll be doing it for 45 seconds. Now, as you see me do these exercises, I'm only showing you one, but I'm doing like 3 to 4 sets each exercise. So here we go, let's get at it.
All right, these exercises, the backward cable pulls and the forward cable pushes, to me, just make my upper body stronger. Definitely helps me with my stability and balance. Obviously, when I'm going backwards, the cable's pulling me, so I'm really trying to use the muscles that I can control to keep myself upright. And then going forward, same thing. So it makes me work those little bit of muscles, but I can still feel it in my, going forward, I can still feel it in my chest, triceps, shoulders, and then going backwards, same thing. I definitely feel it in my triceps and in my back, rear delts, and biceps. So this is why I do these exercises. It's kind of like a little bit of accessory work after everything I've done.